Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Friday, March 7th. I spent the night last night at Above the Clouds hostel. Awesome place. I recommend it. Anybody looking in this area looking for a hostel, I'd book a place. They treat you well, feed you well, sleep well, wash your clothes. It was a good refreshment. But I left this morning and hiked up. I'm on top of Blood Mountain right now, so I want to share this view with y'all. If I can figure out how to turn this thing around. And I can't, it won't let me, so I'm gonna do this. That's my view right now, on top of Blood Mountain. So I just couldn't pass that up. I had to sit, take my backpack off and enjoy it for a few minutes. And I figured while I'm sitting here, I'll do a video to explain some of the other videos I posted, because even my kids were kind of asking about the dude playing the tin drum. So this is the 100th anniversary of the Appalachian Trail Conservatory. And so they're doing a few things. Like the first day I hiked on the Appalachian Trail approach, I had two trail magics. I had a lady named Janice in a white van with a dog named Dexter. She stopped and gave us trail magic like at mile 6 on the approach. And then once we got to the trailhead, there was another young lady, Georgia I think her name was, and she provided trail magic. All of it awesome. Food, ladies awesome, great. When we got to the top of Springer Mountain, that video of the dude playing the tin drums, he's part of the 100-year celebration. So he was playing the drums for us, and that's where the Appalachian Trail started, where he was playing the drums. And then he actually followed us to the next shelter where we stayed that night, and he brought his ukulele, and by the fire he was singing and playing the ukulele. So it was nice. It wasn't too bad. That night was fine. Tent, no problem. Hiked again that next night. It poured down rain and soaking wet. Tent got all muddy, wet, and it was still kind of muddy that next day. So I packed away a muddy tent. The next day I got to where I wanted to be, and it started raining. So pulled up my muddy tent and figured the rain would kind of wash that mud off. The problem was that night it got down to about 20 degrees, and all that wet froze. So some of the people's tents there froze. They couldn't open them up. We had to get our cigarette lighters and blowtorches and meld it so they could open up the tent. So it was an unusual night. And then let me see what else. Everything else is going good here. I think I have my nutrition down pretty good. In the mornings, I eat a carnation breakfast thing that you're supposed to pour into milk and shake it up. I pour it in the water, same thing. That's where I get my vitamins and minerals. Eat a honey bun and Pop-Tarts. As I'm hiking, I eat Cliff Bars or granola bars, and that usually lasts me until I get to my campsite. When I get to the campsite, I eat a bagel with peanut butter, and it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it's keeping me going. My only problem is hydration. I got to make sure I drink more. And I got Liquid IV and Propels, so that's keeping me hydrated. So I got to learn just to drink a little bit more. The weather's been great. Other than that one freezing night, the weather's been gorgeous, like in the mid 40s, low 50s. It's been beautiful. So no complaints, because I know once we hit that heat, I'm gonna be asking for the cold weather. So, but man, other than that, really no complaints. I do have one complaint. I do have one complaint. So this is for the guys hiking the Appalachian Trail. Gentlemen, God blessed us with the ability to pee anywhere we want to pee with little difficulty, right? So if you're hiking the Appalachian Trail and you feel the urge to urinate, do me a favor. Instead of peeing on the trail, turn 45 degrees and just pee off on the side, okay? Twice it's happened to me already, where I'm walking up and there's dudes peeing on the trail. No big deal. We're guys, we're in the woods, it happens. So you just stop, let them finish peeing, and you march on. When you're marching on, you realize they're peeing on the trail where you gotta walk. Don't do that. 45-degree rule, guys. Just turn 45 degrees, Or if you don't want to turn your body, aim the cannon 45 degrees. Just don't pee on the trail. That drives me nuts, okay? Other than that, man, really no complaints. Body's doing good. I'm just trying to regulate my body temperature and my heart rate as I'm hiking. If it gets too hot, I make sure I shed the clothes. And the only problem with shedding the clothes is you got to keep adjusting your backpack, because the backpack is supposed to sit on your hip. Most of the weight's supposed to be on your hips, not on your back and your shoulders. So when you take that layers of clothing off, it drops on your shoulders. So you got to kind of readjust every time you put layers on or take layers off. So, but man, other than that, it's been going great. I'm enjoying it. Blood Mountain right now, it's like 10:30 in the morning. I'm gonna hike until I hit a water source and set up camp. And that's my game plan. So I hope y'all enjoying these videos, and love and miss my family and friends, and y'all take care. Bye-bye.